the pupils from various public primary schools across Lagos State singing and dancing at a sensitization program recently organized by the State Universal Basic Education Board for pupils of public primary schools in Lagos State to mark this year's Children's Day with the theme Mold the Child, Shape the Future. In her address, the chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Board, Mrs. Bola Ondaudu, made it known that Nigeria is yet to witness a significant reduction in the rate at which children, particularly female children, are subjected to all forms of abuse. She therefore called on the society to protect these children as they are gifts from God to mankind.
It is the responsibilities of all of us as parents, as guardian, as government, to make sure that we inculcate the right values in each and every one of you. God has been so kind to each and every one of us, particularly our pupils, our children. God loves you dearly. And it is essential that even as young as you are, nobody, no matter how tall, small, big, mighty the person might be, must not have anything to do to deal with your rights as a child.
Also present at the event was the Deputy Majority Leader, Lagos State House of Assembly, Honorable Lola Akonde, who in a goodwill message spoke on the importance of protecting the rights of the Nigerian child.
Child laborers hardly ever rise beyond the station of menial jobs, and many, when they become discontent with a bigger livelihood, resort to get-rich-quick schemes and crime. The effect of this on society does not need to be explained further. The effect of this is that they do not go to school, they do not have any skill, and what do they become? They become armed robbers, advanced fee, fraudsters, 419, that we call 419. And what happens in turn? Members of society are deprived of their sleep.
The coordinator Child-to-Child Network, Mrs. Ngozi Ekwereke Okoro, sensitized the children on how to protect themselves.
Obey your parents, respect yourselves. If you live in a facing I face you, stay in that room. Stay with your parents. Be contented with what you have. A lot of problems of child abuse is because you will leave your house, you will go to another person's house. And again, when something is happening to another child, don't just laugh. Report that case.
On his part, the Director of School Social Work, Mr. Abraham Anjorin, spoke on the need to impact positive values into the lives of these children.
Now, in the situation where the children are denied the right values, they are likely to be delinquent. In a situation where children find themselves in the midst of peer groups that believe in negative values, they are likely to impact them negatively. And by the time they get to the society, they will exhibit this delinquent behavior. It's for this reason we have considered it necessary to embark and implement this kind of sensitization program.
Some of the pupils who were present at the event had this to say.
Me as a person here today, I've gained a lot here today that other people at school have not yet gained. I've gained a lot here today. Gained a lot about the value of education, what education is doing to someone in life. I've known the impact of education in life. Yes, and I'm here today. I'm determined to finish all my education and to be a better person in life.
I'm happy to be here because they told us that we should be security conscious, we should face our studies, we should listen to our parents, and we should listen to our teachers.
I'm happy to be here today because they have taught us to be security conscious and to be obeying our parents and obey our teacher and to read our book.
In an interview with Education Report on TV, the chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Board, Mrs. Bolawon Daudu, spoke on the idea behind the event.
We are all familiar with the incident that has happened over a month ago, wherein some of our students in the northern part of the country were abducted and kidnapped by the insurgent group called Boko Haram. So we couldn't have done it at a better time than now to let our pupils, our children, whether in primary school, pre-primary school or secondary schools, as well as all stakeholders, know the importance of having to protect our child, the need for us to inculcate the right values in them, the need for each and every one of us, whether as parents, guardians, administrators, educationists, state government, local government or federal government, to let them be aware of the need to protect themselves and the need for us to also protect them. We need to understand the rights of our children and also ensure that they are not denied those rights.
There is no gainsaying that the rights of children need to be upheld and protected, especially in these times. Hence, the sensitization program organized by the State Universal Basic Education Board is a right step in the right direction. With this, the future of these young ones will be guaranteed. General public is hereby notified that registration of children for admission into Nursery 1, Primary 1 in September 2014 will commence in all the divisions of Lagos State from Tuesday, the 27th of May to 15 July 2014. The minimum registration age for Primary 1 is 6 years, while the minimum registration age into Nursery 1 is 3 years. Application forms for registration can be obtained from the head teachers of all public nursery and primary schools in Lagos State. Parents and guardians should register in the schools nearest their homes. Completed application forms must be accompanied by 3 passport-sized photographs of the child and the child's birth certificate. All completed applications must be submitted on or before Tuesday, the 15th of July 2014 to the head teachers of the schools from where the forms were obtained. No late registration will be considered. Parents are advised to register at only one center. Registration is free. Affected children must be brought along to the registration centers. For more information, please call 080-2466-1427 or 081-5068-0934 or visit the nearest public primary school in the state. Announcer Mrs. Bolawon Daudu, the Executive Chairman, State Universal Basic Education Board.
Please, parents, guardians, don't hesitate and don't debar any child. They must not be used for child labor. Take them out to any center of your choice nearest your home and make sure that these children are registered. It is free and it is compulsory.
Global Education Media presents Education Report on TV, the television program that promotes educational events and activities across the country for parents, students, practitioners in educational fields across categories, corporate organizations with products and services that appeal to the youths, government officials, particularly those saddled with the responsibility of managing education, and the general public. It also covers programs and activities in the educational sector, such as awards and opening ceremonies, school inter-house sports, collaborative engagement with NGOs, as well as corporate organizations. Plus, vocational and technical education, institution for people with special education needs, individual contribution towards the growth and development of education while celebrating success in the educational sector at all levels. For sponsorship and advert placement, please contact 0803-323-2771 or 0812-120-1359. Education Report on TV, promoting excellence in education on television nationwide.